let us jump into a new run as the Watcher here. Alden92, thanks for converting from Prime Sub to a Tier 1. Making it official, thank you. Only 8 cards remain here in the Mastery Challenge. We're hoping the Watcher can tackle one of the curses or remaining colorless cards, as there are no class-specific cards left to master here. And that means there's not much in the way of starting bonuses that can help us with the challenge. Probably go with a boss swap here, for a variety's sake, if nothing else. Let's be a clumsy and violent Watcher who cannot see what her enemies are doing. We've got a Runic Dome to start. I'd say Runic Dome is generally a pretty powerful relic, especially on Watcher. You don't necessarily need to know what each and every enemy is doing, especially if you've got 4 energy per turn. There's quite a bit the Watcher can do with that. So if we draw 3 strikes, we're there. If we don't, we take 2 damage. So we get attack for 6, double to 12. Strike him. Good old Crush Joints does decent damage, can apply vulnerable, which is very important for damage multiplication on the Watcher. I'll take that. Follow-up is just as fine. No way to know what the Acid Slime is doing. That's a bit tricky here. Could do double strike, double defend, I suppose. Otherwise, he might be taking a lot of damage. Let's not. Yeah, that would have been bad. Good fight. Sands of Time can be a very powerful card. It gets cheaper each time we retain it. Or you can just pay the cost up front to do a ton of damage immediately. Both are viable. Let's take it. And I'll take some events here. With Crush Joints and Sands of Time, I think we're already set for an elite fight, so let's just proceed. Into the Jawworm. Jawworm always hits for 12 on turn 1, so we know Eruption is probably a no-go here. Don't think we want 2 Crush Joints. I would take a Cut Through Fate, but not a Just Lucky. And we can give up a card to the Bonfire Spirits here. Since we don't know whether to block or not, why don't we just delete the block cards and have that. Spirits seem to be ignoring us. How disappointing. Bip-bap. Bippity-wap. None of these, please. Now let's take 2 elites, because I think we can. First up, the Gremlin Knob. I probably Forge Potion next turn? I think so. Make sure to end our turn by playing Defend. That way, if we draw Crush Joints, we can use it. Like so. So we deal 16 plus 60. We get a kill without even needing to use a potion. Score a Bag of Preparation, 2 more cards on turn 1. That's a very good start. Do I want a Conjure Blade? Not really. Skip them. Keep the deck thin for now. And just start getting some important upgrades, like Eruption. Elite number 2. These jerks. This is also a very good Forge Potion. Let's do this. Block 20, take 20. Problem is I can't finish this one, huh? No, I can't. Truly a shame. Blue Candle doesn't do a whole lot, although if we want to take Curses, could lead us in the right direction. Cry of the Wind, thanks for 11 months of support. It's good to be back. Excuse me. Second Wrath entry is kind of nice. You know what? I'll take it. Yeah, with Crush Joints, I think it's quite cool. And it makes a good upgrade, the Crescendo. Except it would have been upgraded if we had taken it a little bit later here. We got a Toxic Egg. All skills will be upgraded. Now I'm going to stop skipping cards, because we have a lot of incentive to start adding them. And we're going to get caught up on upgrades really quickly, too. Good. Very good. No, Crescendo, Strike, Vigilance is an option. We could also do Vigilance, Crescendo, Strike, Defend. No, just go Crescendo, Strike, Vigilance. Good. Very good. I think at most 1 here. This louse cannot attack us 3 times in a row. Part of the AI pattern of the louse. Know your enemies. And the dome is not so bad. Halt plus. Empty body plus or not plus wheel kick. Deal a bunch of damage, draw 2. I really do like wheel kick as a general rule. Especially with more energy. Let's take it. Take the kick. I'll get a kick out of that. I could do Vigilance, Crush Joints, Eruption, Wheel Kick if I want to. I think I'd rather hold on and wait for Sands of Time in hand. Bummer. I could do Crescendo, Crush Joints, Sands of Time? I think so. And then go for the kill next turn. That'd be 60 damage right now. 68. So how much do I have to do next turn? Let's see, 112 minus 68. We have to do 44. That's pretty easy. I can do 44. Okay. Let's just open right now. Boom. Easy peasy. We score a Bottled Flame, which can allow us to put an attack in the opening hand with extra cards. I actually quite think that Bottled Sands of Time is pretty good, as then the cost gets discounted immediately. Or we could bottle Talk to the Hand. Also a valid option. Those are both good. Yeah, turn 1 talk is very useful, most notably in the heart fight. Either way, I'm going to take this. Let's take the talk and bottle the sands. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. How's it going, Nox Frags? Interested in playing Starfield? Definitely. Streaming it? Not so much. We can just go Eruption, Wheel Kick, Crush Joints, right? You dead, son. And a Tantrum to go with our Talk to the Hand. Or a Cut Through Fate. Both are quite good. With the Crescendo, we don't need the Tantrum as much. Any mastery so far today? Hello, world. Let's take the cut. No refunds. Now, with the membership card, a 50% discount on everything. Count it, everything. Which means we can buy a Third Eye Plus for 12 gold. What a savings. Also got a cheap remove here. Definitely going to remove a Defend by the Third Eye. There's Apotheosis, but Apotheosis with Toxic Egg is a bit redundant, let's call it. Can I play any instrument? I took some drum lessons a long, long time ago. I don't think I could still play it. I don't think we need any of these cards. Onwards and upwards. $39 plus 16 is what? Not my math day. 55. Okay, we kill. Good stuff. Upgraded Tranquility, not bad. I also like another Cut Through Fate here. Take one more Cut Through Fate. JJ Me, thanks for 5 months of support. One away from a half year. That's right, the membership card is a shop-only relic. You can only find it in the shop. Everything is a drum if you try hard enough. I guess. Turn 2, Hexaghost attacks us for an amount that's based on our current health. For every full 12 hit points you have, it increases by another 1 by 6. 33 health means 3 by 6 is the incoming attack here. So 18 damage headed our way. This will just take 10. It's fine. I want both of those cards next turn. It's quite the aggro turn next turn. Cannot allow this. Six by 2 is the attack power here. I need to find a way out of Wrath. Yeah, I need to find a way out of Wrath for it to be worth going into Wrath. We do find a way out of Wrath. Though not for long. Yeah, at least full block there. Now we have a 0-cost Sands of Time. Now it's time to go aggro. Boom. Pick one. GG. Simply playing your attack cards for triple damage with Vulnerable plus Wrath is often more than enough damage for the Watcher. Would anyone like an Omniscience Plus? Play any card in the draw pile twice and exhaust it. I think I would. It's a very, very strong card. Let's just grab various powers or strong cards in general as targets for the Omniscience. And if you can find other Omnisciences, it's really strong. Cursed Key is here. We have a blue candle. If we want to get 2 copies of Pain or 2 copies of Clumsy, this is the way. Of course, we're more likely to get other worse curses, but that's just the price of doing business. And it seems to me like this run is a little too easy so far. Mr. Zorag says, how many Omnis are too many? Yes. Yes. I don't understand the question. Yeah, Energy Relic with upside. At least for the purposes of our challenge. How's it going, H-Roll? No upgrades is mostly fine with the Toxic Egg. Although there's a few things we'd like to upgrade here. Less cards is actually not that much of a problem, since none of the cards that can be offered to us are part of the challenge anymore. But I think Curse Key is the way it's meant to be. This is our chance here for a Curse Mastery. Just a chance, mind you, but any chance is better than nothing. We can go event heavy, we can go combat heavy. Fun choices. I want to do this because I'm crazy. Sounds good to me. Events have a chance of giving us another treasure chest too, which is kind of nice. Five energy per turn. Pretty good. Just go double eruption. Wheel kick. Wait 1 turn. Kill it. Ooh, Worship is a good Omniscience target. Whereas Empty Mind is just really good with 5 energy in general. Exit the stance and draw 3. I think I want the draw. But that is a tempting Worship. Fire Potion for the elites. Have you no shame? It's quite an expensive relic, friend. 85 gold when I've got membership card. I think I'll still pay you for it, though, since shame is not one of the curses that we're looking for. A bag of marbles. That is a fair trade. Thank you, friend. That's really good. Decay, also a curse we already have. We're getting offered lots of curses here. Take 5 max health instead. And surprise, it's a bonus merchant. This is not how I thought this day was going to go. I guess we'll go here. Unless I feel like 2 stores is the way to go, but we have no money left. I've exactly enough money for ceramic fish, which probably would pay for itself by the end of the run. Or likely I'm going to take prostrate here. Prostrate card remove. Seems fine. Won't someone think of the pressure points? Really adding 9 more cards with Toxic Egg? Oh yeah, we're adding 9 more cards, for sure. Easily. If they're all upgraded, it's not even hard. Bonk. Don't need a third one. Alright, our first elite is Gremlin Leader. More like Gremlin Bleeder. I have no idea if we're being attacked or not. It's kind of concerning, actually. This would be lethal if I could target where the Omniscience went. Alas. It's not how it works. I might Omni Wheel Kick with Crescendo anyway, though. Cut Through Fate does exactly the wrong amount of damage here. Ironclad with cheats. Guess we'll just kill one of you. Feels like a bad way to do this, but I'll do it. Don't hit me. Thank you. Thank you for not murdering me. Ow. Healing. Good. Then we could rest too, which I will do. Yeah, I think there was only approximately 25% chance the Gremlin Leader attacked us there with no gremlins. But it does happen. Definitely does happen. Alright, our Burning Elite is Metallicizing Slavers. That's not too bad. Four energy left. We go Vigilance, Cut, Eruption, Crush Joints to kill him. Empty Mind. Full block. So I say full block, take 0. Kill the back guy. Seems fine to me. And I don't need to use the Essence of Steel this turn, although it looks like it might save me health next turn. Let's use it now. Probably don't want to enter Wrath quite yet. Let's do this. A little unfortunate. Only a bit, though. Got him. Okay, not too bad. We receive a pocket watch. Should we play 3 or fewer cards on our turn, we'll get 3 bonus cards added to our hand on the next turn. We can take another upgraded Empty Mind. Or an upgraded Indignation. I'll take another Empty Mind. And we make it to the mid-act chest, where we are rewarded with... Pain! We did it. We got an unmastered curse. Now we just need another one. We also get offered the preserved insect to make future elites nice and easy to kill. I'll take that. We love pain. No pain, no gain. Suppose that means we now want to take lots of question marks and shops. Try to find the Dolly's mirror to duplicate the pain. Let's do it. Ooh, 3 strength on turn 1 with Bag of Marbles, Bag of Preparation. That's what I want. 3 strength. Could also go for a Transform 2 here. Any skills we get would be upgraded. We could transform 2 strikes. But I think simply having 3 strength on turn 1 is very strong. 3 strength. Let's go. Watch the Snecko perish. 24 damage, talk to the hand. It is that easy. 27 damage strikes. You transform the starting curse. Could it become pain? You cannot transfer Ascender's Bane, nor can you transform anything that says cannot be removed. But if we transform a different curse, we could, in fact, get another pain. Mercury, thanks for the 19 months. Wow. Anyone want more energy? I think I do. Master of Strategy, very strong here. There's also Medical Kit, letting us play status cards. Not that we really have any status cards. Ragnarok hits a bunch of times. Good omniscience target, too. A Poor Man's Scrawl. Still good. Still very good. Panacea is interesting with the mutagenic strength. Do I factor in saving money in case the mirror shows up in a shop? Not really, because of the membership card making the mirror so cheap. Simply defeating the boss will give us enough money to afford the mirror. I'll buy the strategy. Poor Man's Scrawl Plus. Is it happening? Take a bow thingy. I think it's happening, Twitch chat. Scry 4 every turn is pretty dang strong. Good for avoiding curses, too. Good omniscience target, too. Let's take that. I didn't even notice the blue candle, did you? Well, we have it. And my hope is that that will let us win with double pain. Let's see, we're fighting Bronze Automaton, 26 HP. Questionable. Definitely questionable. What are my good upgrades here? Sands of Time? Wheel Kick? Wheel Kick's pretty good, actually. I think resting is also highly reasonable in this situation. Don't really care for the Talk to the Hand upgrade here because it will not help us against Bronze Automaton. Got 2 potions and an Ambrosia, though. I'm going to upgrade Wheel Kick. With Blue Candle, can you play a curse twice with Omniscience? You can, although why you would is a different question. Vaguely tempted to turn 1 Ambrosia, actually. It could be pretty strong. Do it. Nope. I do draw Omni, but there's nothing really good for it to target yet. Strike is fine. Nice. More Miracle Defend. Next turn, we're pretty much there. GG. We get our potion back. I don't feel too bad about spending the Ambrosia in this way. Maybe a little bit. You can take a Conjure Blade, which is not bad with a Talk to the Hand, or a Judgment. Neither of them seem that helpful. Master Reality can upgrade cards created during combat, but we're not really doing that either. Let's skip these. We do have a lot of mana for the Conjure Blade. That part is kind of nice. Still not sure I trust it. Skip. Runic Pyramid or Snecko-Eye with 5 energy on either of them, or an Astrolabe to transform and upgrade 3 cards, transform the curse into the other curse. Brilliant. Sounds to me like Runic Pyramid's pretty good. Being able to retain stance exit's very valuable. We have lots of card draw, which is quite good, although the Pocket Watch doesn't really work with Pyramid. We're not often trying to Pocket Watch. I'm down for Pyramid. Good question, Steve Allen. If I could duplicate one of these 2 curses, which one would it be? Pain or Clumsy? I think I would go Clumsy, because it is harder to get in the first place. But you're right that it is kind of a tough choice. Two shops. 2 elites. I'll take it. These jerks. Nice. Miracle Defend just in case. Nice quick fight. Meh. Glowing Tesseract offers us colorless cards. With Toxic Egg, these are very strong. Do we get double Enlightenment? That would be... okay, good. It's like, I don't think I can tolerate double Enlightenment in this deck. We're trying to do other stuff. Discovery is powerful. Other Master strategy is quite nice. Funny that we would, of course, get 2 Master strategy doubled runs kind of back-to-back here. Take Secret Technique here for sure. I don't think we take either of these. Dramatic Entrance kind of powerful, but we're past the point where it's mostly useful. Although is Enlightenment unironically good, because it cheapens the Omniscience, the Wheel Kick, the Sands of Time, and the Vigilance. That's it? It's good if we find Wallops, but I don't know. I don't think we need it. We also have Deus Ex. Oddly enough, I trust Discovery more than a second Master strategy. Serenity now. Strange Spoon Pain? Blue Candle. Probably not. Now, being intangible, that's something I can get behind. I'm a ghost now. Worst spoon of all time? Could be. While walking and traversing through the chaos of the spire, your thoughts suddenly begin to feel very real. You can take 999 gold with membership card for 2 normality. Seems questionable. Or we could fight a boss. Let's fight a boss. Yeah, I agree. Not really worth it without Courier. Definitely agree with that. Whoops. I accidentally split the slime boss already. My bad. Good enough. Money! See, we get almost as much money as the other option without the stinky curses. And we get a Cut Through Fate Plus. Love it. You simply must love it. Commence the bunketing. Should really use these potions. Let's do it. Oh, man. And I can bottle Omniscience. Okay. Could also bottle Master Strategy, but I think bottle Omniscience is probably better. Let's do that. Secret Technique, also an interesting option for bottling. 5. Or Madness Pluses. I don't think Madnesses are it. No thanks. Okay, big moment of truth here. Do we... If I go this way, actually... Get one less upgrade, but more of a chance of getting another curse. Let's go the event route here. Do we get the curse we're looking for from this chest with the curse key? It's... Shame. Shame and a turnip. How appropriate. Shameful. And another one. We get another chance. We get another chance. It's... Pain! We have double pain. No pain, no gain, Twitch chat. Now we just have to win. Against the Reptomancer. Shuriken is actually really good. For this deck in particular. I'll just generate a free Omniscience, by the way. Easy. Just make it happen. Wow. And another point of strength. The Vajra. Along with an inner piece, a way into calm, seems kind of important. A little worried that we haven't seen a single mental fortress this entire run. There is another master strategy. And a mummified hand and a clockwork souvenir. But where's the Duvu doll? Where is it? Definitely worried about how we're going to block the end game with the current deck. And I owe the crowd a dad joke courtesy of Flenifer. Did you hear about the gremlin that stole a sheep and then fled from authorities? Allegedly... He's still on the lam. I think we should probably take Clockwork Souvenir here. We should also probably remove our shame. Oh yeah, the Clockwork will combo with our mutagenic strength. That's right, this is +3 strength, which is good. I'll take the 3 strength. That's just as good as a Duvu doll. How do we feel about Mummy Hand? I only have 1 power, so it's pretty bad. I guess I'll take Master of Strategy then. But I'm increasingly worried about how we're going to fight Heart. We'll save the rest for now. One more shop coming up. And one transient coming up. Look at that. 4 strength. The Strongitude. How do you do double foresight? It's definitely a thing. 8 sight. What can save the heart fight? Another Talk to the Hand could maybe do it. Mental Fortress could probably do it. Tori might be able to do it. We've got Incense Burner, so there's always a chance. Wallop could change things too. Looks like we got it. GG, transient. Get windmiddled. Migo Black, thanks for 2 months of continuous support. Appreciate you. Third Eye does help with block a little bit. Only a little bit, though. Probably still worth it with so much junk in the deck. I'm not quite satisfied. Alright, 4 points of Strongitude. Let's go. These. Is there anything I would like to duplicate? I don't really want double foresight in the Awaken one fight, as it'll give it more strength. We're going to avoid playing it entirely. Just scale with Shuriken. Seems straightforward enough. Six times 4 on this turn. Can we block for enough? That is the question. Yes. Yes, we can. Oh no, it's 8 times 4. Never mind. I can't math. Truly a dark day. kill you on this turn. That'd be really helpful. Good. We're now intangible. Oh. We'll wait a little bit longer on the incense burner here, which could be good for the next fight. Let's do that. To full block. Pretty unlikely I can do that a second time, so we just kill now. 11 strength at the end of that fight. Okay, who's next? It's Stonu and Deka. No time eater shenanigans, thankfully. Guess that means we could just do the Omniscience Foresight thing on turn 1 and call it mostly a day. Sounds fine to me. No talk to the hand benefiting us in this fight, which means we have to be careful. As it can be difficult to block. What are you? Mental Fortress, about time. Although in this fight I'll actually take the second Prostrate. That'll get us into Divinity a lot faster. I want another shuriken. Take 5. Next turn is our opportunity here. Alternately, this turn is our opportunity. We can go right now. What I mean by go is we can go Divine. Secret Technique. Prostrate. Enter Divinity. Dish out the damage. And then we're intangible on a turn that doesn't matter. Mostly it's important that we set up Incense Burner to the correct turn during this fight for Act 4. Oops. So we want Incense on 4, which means we have to block a couple more of Dekka's 30 damage attacks. Okay, we need to kill not this turn, but next turn. Which means wasting our divinity. That's okay. Actually, you don't even need to do that. Full block. And then kill this turn. Good. Easy peasy. Okay, Spire Spear and Spire Shield won't be hurting us on turn 2. That's pretty important. Two thump, two thump, two thump, but deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the Spire, the source of this chronic pain you seem to suffer from? You prime your stick with divine energy and limp into physical therapy. Dealing 2161. How's it going all day long? I'm playing this game for about 2 weeks and I'm really enjoying it. The Watcher is by far your favorite character. And got to Ascension 4 today. Well, first off, well done. Congrats on the beginning of your Spire journey. This is a heck of a game. Very, very replayable and very, very challenging, at least at the highest difficulties. Quick tips for you. I'll give you some Watcher-specific tips, since that seems like your favorite character. Watcher is a character who really benefits from understanding what your opponents are going to do on their turn. Not just the turn that is being presented to you with the intent floating over their head, but also what they're going to do on the turn after the current one. So, familiarizing yourself with the attack patterns of enemies is a really good way to improve your Watcher play. You can find their patterns listed on the wiki, or you can just try to memorize what you see, although some enemies have random-ish attack patterns, and therefore knowing what they can do is tricky without looking it up. Second bit of advice on Watcher, remove your defend cards first, either as a starting bonus or at early shops. Get rid of 1 or 2 defend cards. Lean into using your eruption and your strikes to kill enemies. And try to prioritize getting a couple powerful attacks early and upgrading them to really lean into that offensive damage powerhouse that the Watcher can be. There's plenty of ways to win with Watcher that don't involve doing that, but I think by far the easiest is to get some upgraded attacks and lean into the Wrath stance. Missing a full 12 hit points. That's a pretty reasonable sleep here. We could instead upgrade 1 card, but what card would I upgrade? Talk to the Hand will have to do, right? Just rest. Oh yes, last piece of advice. Always check every single turn as Watcher. Check the first thing you should ask yourself at the beginning of each turn. Can you kill the enemies on the field with the cards that are in your hand? And surprisingly often the answer is yes, you can. Violence is here. Ancient Potion looks like it could help us with hearts. No Dolly's Mirror here, but I'm okay with that. We can remove the unnecessary curse then if we want to. I think Smooth Stone for a little bit more block could definitely make a difference, especially if I also take the Dex Potion. Tricky, tricky. Cauldron is 5 potions. You're not wrong. Somebody in chat asks, do streamers prefer regular subs or Prime subs? In terms of terms of just simple like dollars that I get, they're pretty close to each other. But Amazon, of course, the parent company of Twitch, prefers that you do recurring subs, as those are actual real money paid by a customer to Amazon and also to me. Whereas Prime subs are money that Amazon is just kind of giving out for free. As a result, there are a number of incentives kind of behind the scenes that encourage regular subs over Prime subs. For example, regular subs count towards Twitch Partner Plus points. The new Partner Plus program gives streamers a better income split from subscriptions if they have more than 350 Tier 1 subs month to month for a 3-month period. So there's an extra bonus if we can keep a lot of those. Currently, we're quite a bit above that number. Likewise, gifted subs are usually under the same exemptions. They don't count towards Partner Plus points or other metrics that the stream might track, but are still appreciated in terms of direct income, of course. Mr. Gregor with the real sub, thanks for the Tier 1. Monkey Burner subbing with Prime. And J-Man, thanks for 2 months in the Prime sub as well. Ice Fraud says, is an Ancient Potion into the Heart better or worse than the Dexterity Potion? Let's see. Ancient Potion's gonna block... I think the Incense Burner makes the Ancient Potion less valuable. Because normally an Ancient Potion, you can say, saves 38 health against the heart. 22 from the big one and 15 from the small one. So 22 plus 15 is 37, actually. 37 health. Whereas with the Incense Burner setup, it's only going to save one of those, 15 or 22. I think we're more likely to get use out of the Dex Potion, actually. Plus the added bonus of I don't have to buy a new potion. With that considered, I like going oddly Smooth Stone plus Carter Move here. Danny Shooter, thanks for the 3 months. This goes for the Necro run. But will it be the Pain run? And Boom Shika Wow Wow with 7 months. Thank you for the enduring support. You know, this exhausts itself automatically. Maybe I want to get rid of a strike here. Yeah, I think we took a strike, not the curse. Okay, on to the final battles. On turn 1, they may or may not attack for some big damage here. I'm not quite sure. Anything I'd like to Omniscience? Not really. These are really good, though. Oops. It's not quite right. 32 would guarantee a full block for this turn, and then we're immune next turn. That's pretty good. I don't mind Omniing Discovery, actually. Let's try that. Tantrum Fasting. It's kind of hype, actually. And we can actually face the Spire Shields. Can almost kill it outright. It's a curious way to do it. This is a guaranteed full block now. Take 0 damage this turn, we're intangible next turn. 100%. Awesome. And now this attacks times 4. Just kill the shields. Cool. Okay, so now our main goal is to set Incense Burner back to 3 or 4. Before the fight ends. Quite important that we do that. This turn we may or may not get attacked. The spear is going to do a ×2 attack and buff, or buff and then do a ×2 attack. And then a ×4 on the next turn after that, which we probably can't block, so we'll probably have to kill then. So that means we need to block for... how much? 18 this turn. was the buff turn. Actually, we only need to block for 12. Now we need to block for 18, because we're guaranteed getting attacked for 18 here. And then next turn we should just kill. Yippee-ki-yay, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Ocean Librarian. Although if it is possible to full block this turn... No, it's not going to be possible. Just kill it. Okay, we have full health, 2 potions, and a setup incense burner for the hearts. Our odds are not going to get much better than that. This actually seems like a reasonable just lucky, with all the dexterity we're going to have. Let's take this. And upgrade 2 strikes. That's what the whetstone does. And it... just calls him like they sees him. All right, onwards into the heart. This is for pain mastery. If we can win with it, if we can win, then we're only down to 1 last curse. I apologize, do the do. Let's see. Can I catch that? Where's do the do's sub? C-Dot, thanks for the half year in advance of support. And Do the Do, thanks for 40 months. Do the Do says, I've heard that 40 is over the hill. But Mesa. I think our relationship peaked years ago. Oof. No refunds, Twishat. Okay, good. And we get a turn 1 that I'm not afraid of. The one thing I was really worried about here was actually drawing Talk to the Hand on turn 1, which would prevent it from being an Omniscience target. We drew the Foresight on turn 1, so we can't Omni that, but we can Omni Talk to the Hand, and that is the first thing I think that kind of needs to happen if we're going to win this fight. Let's also get rid of pain immediately. And then, yeah, Omni, Talk to the Hand. Currently not using the potions immediately because they do heal us for 5. Definitely want to gain strength. So I guess I'm not using the power potion yet, huh? I guess that's okay. Cards in hand. Okay. Our souvenir artifact charge got consumed by the mutagenic strength. So we gained 3 strength instead of blocking vulnerable, which is probably for the best, actually. Let's just end turn 1 here. So now the heart attacks for either 67 damage or 3 by 15, accounting for the vulnerable that we have. And both of those are relatively fine. We should be able to block for a decent amount here. I guess we want to use the Dex Potion now. We should play Discovery first, at minimum. Create a Rushdown, a Collect, or an Alpha. I guess Rushdown's fine. Use the Dexterity Potion. Really prefer to use that Power Potion sooner rather than later, though. Let's do that. Devotion. 2 mantra per turn. Or 3 block per scry. I think we want the mantra, though. We've got that 1 prostrate that's going to try to help out. That on its own is not going to cut it, but with 2 more mantra per turn, that will cut it. That'll have to do. Turn's probably going to hurt a bit. There's really nothing to draw towards. Kind of all the same here. So we do take a bit of a big hit here. Just how it is. We have plenty of health to spare. We're intangible next turn, so we can enter Wrath next turn and dish out a lot of damage. Was the big hit, unfortunately. It's not what we wanted, but so be it, so be it. This turn we take 1 by 15 damage. Next turn we don't get attacked at all. So I'll use this miracle. This is 3 mantras. So we're divine next turn if we want it. I think we want divinity 2 turns from now, though. This is promising. Give me discovery. Give me omniscience. I'll omni the cut through fate. Hearts below 400 health, that's really important, actually. We can damage cap it next turn, and then hopefully kill it the turn after next. Go to this. So incoming damage from the heart is either going to be 47 if it's the individual attack, or 4 by 15, 60 incoming damage. That means we need to block for at least 40 to stay alive. 36, technically. That should be pretty doable, with the third eyes blocking for 12, each attack blocking for 6. That should be doable. Let's see here. Mind the empty mind. Let's go third eye first. Again. $49 block. Damage has been capped. Let's just draw more cards. Can't get back into Divinity, though. Can do some other important stuff here. Save some more energy. That looks pretty good to me. I don't think we can do much more of use this turn. I guess I could play the discovery now to figure out what we're making. Not gonna bother. It is the multi-hit. So the big singular attack occurs now. We can probably block it. We can also potentially just win by killing our opponent. That should be the goal, anyhow. Vigilance is a sort of just in case. Is this enough? Lots of energy here. This looks like enough. And there's an empty mind. GG, Mr. Hart. GG, that's a painful way to go. Cross another one off the list. Sorry, I know that joke was painful, everybody. GG. No pain, no gain, after all. Not too shabby. Painful, but not too painful. Actually, it was too painful. Get that Watcher some aspirin stat. Yeah, what has it been done? The spire sleepeth, and so shall I. Well, Watcher certainly proving her worth even late into the Spire Mastery challenge here. Incredible to see the Cursed Key and the Blue Candle coming together to create the unique situation that happened here. Wouldn't have mastered a card without him. Amazing. Simply amazing. Ponder Putty, thanks so much for the 5 gifted subs. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club, everybody. Would you believe it? This late into the Spire Mastery Challenge and we're on a win streak? Not just a win streak, but a mastery streak. Watcher, Defect, Silent, Ironclad, all back to back to back to back. Mastered new cards for the final 7 cards remaining now. And then Defect did scrape before that. If only we'd won this Watcher run that had double... Actually, I guess there was nothing here. Clumsy is the only curse left, that's correct. As far as unmastered cards, there's only 7 now. Heel Hook, Double Energy, Overclock, Reboot, Enlightenment, Violence, Clumsy. So 1 silent card, 3 defect cards, 2 colorless cards, and 1 curse. That's pretty nuts. Yeah, 4 runs, 5 masteries. Back to back to back to back. Ludicrous. Just ludicrous. Well, I'm very happy with those runs today. Very, very happy indeed. But we do have another mastery challenge that we're working on, Twitch chat, which is the Monster Train Mastery Challenge. Currently working our way through the expert challenges of that game. I think I'd like to try to get one of those crossed off the list in the second half of stream today. Tomorrow should indeed be a Spireless stream. I'm thinking we're going to do some Against the Storm. I was originally thinking about streaming Spire tomorrow to sort of catch up, but I feel like we've already caught up on the Mastery Challenge. 5 Masteries in 2 streams. Easy peasy. So close to finish now. So, what I'm going to do is kick us on over to some Monster Train after a short break here at Twitch chat. Going to refill the legs, stretch the water. Back in a few minutes when I return. It's Monster Train time. BRB, everybody. Don't go nowhere.